Man, we got some sweet arena strategies for you this morning. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and I am so excited to bring you this video. As you can see in the thumbnail, Tatura Rhymehide and Vergamcar are fighting each other. That has nothing to do with the video, other than I thought it was hilarious. But today, we are talking about how in the world can we utilize these awesome champions that have these really cool speed auras for arena, because this has been something that has been puzzling me for quite some time. I know people just like throw Lord Shazar in random arbiter teams, but I don't think that that really works effectively, and I just beat up on those teams all the time in arena. So today I want to talk about Lord Shazar, and I want to talk about Astrolith, who I happen to have both of because they are bomb champions, and on this account it loves to give me bomb champions and unkillable champions. So now that I have all of them, we can expand into other areas of the game, hopefully. Otherwise it's going to be Dupe City. Actually, I do have 2 War Mothers. I have 2 War Mothers and 2 Shiramanis. Those are my only dupes. So you know, I'd be down to pull some other freeze champions, like a Gurgo would be pretty cool. But today, we're talking about these sweet speed auras. And these champions are very difficult to utilize because they don't fulfill any role in your team except for that aura. Okay, maybe that's going a little bit too far. But like Astrolith, okay, what is she actually going to do in an arena team? She has a turn meter boost for your team if you don't weak hit and if it's critical. She also has an unresistible bomb detonation after 1 turn, which is nice. Okay, which is nice. That can be helpful to kill somebody. And then she has this HP exchange ability, which is not great. Not great. So what do you actually want to use her for is this speed aura, because 28% is honestly better than the majority of champions in the game, okay? Now, I personally will be showing you off Lord Shazar, but that's because I like him much more. Number 1, he has this speed aura, which is the best speed aura, I believe, in the game, 32% in arena battles. And Astrolith is only 28. But also, Lord Shazar is actually a very good damage dealer, and his sword is freaking awesome. It might be my favorite sword in the game. So, what does Lord Shazar do? He has an increase attack, places a block debuffs on him, and an increase attack grants an extra turn. And then he does the 2 bombs, okay? It's an AoE attack that has decent multipliers, but those bombs just pop the defending team. They really do. And if it's critical, then at the end of their next turn, those bombs go off, all right? Also, his A1 is a triple hitter. He's very good in Faction Wars. He can basically do all the damage for your Faction Wars team all by himself, between the bombs and his A1 damage. So, what are we going to use him for today, though, is the speed aura. So, let's go ahead over to the arena and take a look. Let's go into our mystery shard market real quick. Pick up some mystery shards. And then we'll come over to the arena and I'll show you the team that we're going to be using. Okay? Now, this is one of my main 3v3 teams right now. Okay? And the real thing that makes this team work is Deacon Armstrong. The other 2 spots are interchangeable. So you put your Astrolith as your speed lead, your Lord Shazar as your speed lead, and then Deacon. Why Deacon? The reason why Deacon is so important in this team is because not only does he do the turn meter fill, he also does the decreased defense. Now, he does have his own speed aura, so if all you have is Deacon, you can use him, but you're going to have a really hard time outspeeding the other teams because your speed aura is less than their speed aura. So you'd have to have an incredible amount more speed than them, which just doesn't usually happen. And then obviously the A1 has the leech, which is amazing. So, did it show my stats on screen there? No, it did not. I have my Deacon at 292. Then we will also get the speed aura of Lord Shazar. That's important because Gorgrab does not have as big of a speed lead as Lord Shazar. Okay? Neither does, well, Kymar has the same, but Lord Shazar is better than Arbiter. Okay? But mainly we want to be focused on Deacon and Gorgrab teams. However, we should be able to compete with the lower level Arbiter teams. Maybe around like 150,000 power or less would be my suggestion. And then the next champion you want in here is some kind of crowd control. I have AoE Provoke, that's my favorite mechanic in the game, and so Vizix is an incredible champion, but somebody like Molly or Umbral Enchantress who's getting a lot of press lately, and then you have your nuker. I have Magnar in this team, but it could be anybody. You know, you could, if you're really hard pressed, you can use Ninja or Kale, you can use Herndig, you know, whoever it is that you have, whoever your best damage dealer is, okay? I guess I have Genbo as well as an option. Like, there's so many damage dealers that are good. Whoever you have built is who you should use. So we will not start on auto, and we'll go ahead straight in here. Now, most of the time, you should be going first because you have the better speed aura, and your champions is probably on a similar speed level to them. It's just that your aura is better. So Deacon's going to decrease their turn meter, fill yours, and put out decreased defense. He's ridiculous. Then your second fastest champion is going to be, your crowd control. For me, we're going to do AoE Provoke. And then Magnar is probably going to kill them with his double hit. Okay, but when he doesn't, then Lord Shazar can come in here and actually, I wonder if we'll just A3, but he could A1. Oh, he did a weak hit. Okay, that's unfortunate. But now you can see it's just a matter of mopping up, right? I could even just hit this back on auto and we're good to go. So Lord Shazar is doing two things in this team. Number one, he's providing that speed aura for us. And number two, he is giving us an incredible second damage dealer to clean up the rest of the champions. So let's see if we can come in here and, replicate and just do the same thing. And we'll show you some fights with this team. Okay, now your nuker might just kill them on their own, and that's fine because this team will do that. We don't want to go against Foley because he will kill us. So let's go ahead and try an Arbiter team with low team power and see if we are still faster. My guess is yes. No, my guess is no. My guess is no. All right, so you do have to be careful about those Arbiter teams. Typically once you get Arbiter, then you're a little bit faster. But we'll try both of these other Arbiter teams. If I lose, I lose, and this will just give you an idea if we could be faster. I guess not. However, if I had my fastest gear on Deacon, that would be another story, but I do have Arbiter, so I took it off him already. So my Deacon is only at 292. Let's see here. I think if our Deacon was up around 310, 315, I think we'd be fine. But since he is not, we should still be wary of those Arbiter teams. So I think that just means we're going to have to pick and choose our fights a little bit better. Like going up against those Deacons and Gorgrabs, as I mentioned at the beginning. Okay? But like I said, if you have your Deacon up above 300 speed, I think you'd still be fine. And I can just give you a quick example of that. If I just come in here and I put my main arena team that I like to use, which is this one, then we should be faster. And this, I mean, my Arbiter is now 333, I think. So you'd be getting a bit of a boost if you had your Lord Shazar in there. You know what I mean? Like, that would make up the difference if your speed was a little bit lower, okay? So, what do you think of this team? Let me show you all 4 of those champions just so you have all their stats. The Arbiter that I used is 331, not 333. The rest of her stats are unimportant. The Lord Shazar is in Savage. I probably will put less good gear on him, but his attack percentage is not, or his attack stat is not as high as I'd like it, but it's still good enough. I just wasn't using the Savage gear, so I put it on him. Vizix is speed tuned with my Deacon and my Arbiter, so she's at 247, 408 accuracy, and then Magnar's damaging stats about, 227. I like to have at least 220 critical damage on my nukers, and then, as much HP or whatever the damaging stat as you can. You can see he's in all broken pieces here. No matching sets. Wait. Oh, we have a crit damage set. 1 crit damage set. That's nice. So we could definitely improve on the stats here, but you can see he's very slow, 156, and that's perfectly fine with this team. So hopefully that helps you out here. I guess I should show Deacon as well, but I believe he was on screen before. What do you think of this amazing Lord Shazar strategy? Will you use this on your account? Do you have a Lord Shazar or an Astralis sitting around that maybe you could use in this same way to help you out in Classic Arena or 3v3? Let me know in the comments below. What are some cool teams that you like using for these PvP formats? If you have a cool strategy, I'd love to do a showcase on your account. Until the next video, you are now a subscriber because you went and you clicked that button, right? Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next one.